Kelvin.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing good. So who we got tonight?
We have Cali tonight.
Oh yeah, I've been checking them out and stuff. We got a couple things online that I've been looking at, so I'm pretty impressed.
That's good. Now, what I want to stress to people is that your interview that we did of you as an icon in the community, and I want to let everybody know right now that Kelvin has been around as long as Soul Train, Essence, and Jet Magazine. So I'm very proud that you were our first interview.
But hey, VIP has been on the block now for 37 years, and we support the community in the art.
Yes. I'm very proud of that. So Cali Dro was the live performance for Kelvin Anderson Sr.'s interview of the history of VIP Records that was done by myself and Austin Burrow, and that was one of the most enjoyable interviews I've ever done in my life.
That was cool. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it really was. It was an honor as an older lady and
For someone that's been around.
yeah, I want to say, because I grew up on Soul Train, I really did, and to know that you've been around that long, it means something to me. It really means something to me. So tonight I'm very happy that the world famous VIP Records and Kelvin Anderson Sr. is introducing Cali Dro to our audience with Birdflife Entertainment. Take a seat and enjoy our show tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hello everybody. I'm here tonight with Cali Dro at the world famous VIP Records and Birdflife Entertainment presents. Tonight we'll be talking to this local artist about his life and his music and his friends and family, and also having a live performance later. So take a seat and listen for a minute. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Good. I'm glad you came tonight. I'm very proud that you had some of your friends and fans show up with you this evening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. You're the first Meet the Artist hour that we had, so I'm really proud of that. I'm really happy.
All right.
Yeah. I've enjoyed the time that we spent with you getting up to this point.
That's cool. Thanks for having me,
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so the first question I want to ask you is, what is your real name?
My name is Frederick Knowles.
Frederick Knowles.
Yeah.
Hey, good evening, Frederick Knowles.
Like Beyonce, you feel me?
Yeah. Okay. Now explain to me your stage name.
Cali Dro. You mean like explain like how I came up with it basically?
Yes.
Alright, man, one day I just woke up basically like, man, you know what? Like, I'm a factor in the game. What's a factor? A key player. Well, you know what I'm saying? You go out of state, everybody wanna know about everywhere I go out of state or wherever I go, Cali Dro. Cali Dro. Everybody wanna smoke Cali Dro. It's relevant. They ain't never going nowhere. 10, 15 years down the game, I'm still Cali Dro. You gonna wanna know about that. And I'm hot, so it's gonna be cool. That's how I came up with it though.
Okay, so my age group, you taught me something because I didn't know what Dro meant for my age group.
Dro is Kush. Cali weed.
Yeah.
Cali weed, man. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And I'm relevant with Cali weed basically on some like I was saying, basically, everywhere you go, everybody want to know about. Every time I went out of state, I tell them from California, first thing I asked about was that weed. You feel me? And you from Cali, you know that's the first thing they ask about. You feel me? So I basically came up with that because, I'm relevant in the streets out here in the 562 area. Everybody always, they see one of my homies, they ask about Dro. Where Dro at?
Right. Okay.
Like Cali Dro. You feel me? So
okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, so what city were you born in?
I was born in Birdflife.
You're born in Birdflife. Okay.
Right there next to the north side.
Okay. And you have friends and family that are here in the Long Beach area?
Right. My roots is from Long Beach. My dad from the west side, my mom from the east side, and they go back as far as moving from Louisiana to here type deal. So, that's kind of how everybody came up from around here. If you talk about Snoop or anybody, he from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, parents thought they were making a better way to come out here, because back then, that's what it was. Come to California, give your child a better life. Come to Cali. And that's what a lot of people did, you know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with my family basically, and that's the roots, Long Beach.
So that's important to me because for me, having children, sons and daughters your age, understanding that you were born one place but you have friends and family and roots in another area is important, because you guys deal with a lot of violence when you have a legitimate reason sometimes to be where you are. And that's the one thing Kelvin and I want to emphasize and try to help squash with this show. So it's important to me that you
See, that's crazy. I'm a victim of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nobody know your story. Like Lil Boosie said, you don't know my struggle. You can't feel my hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
that's why I want to stop it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a victim of what you exactly was talking about. I'm the one from the outside of the east side.
Right.
Even if you stayed in the west side in the 70s or the 80s, you would still consider an outsider.
Mm.
But nowadays, they consider that part of Long Beach now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that fact that I grew up in Bellflower, or my mom moved to Bellflower to try to give me a better life, you know what I'm saying? That coexists with the fact that I used to catch the bus out here every day after school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see what was going on or to be around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had uncles and aunties and everything. I was doing my thing in Bellflower, but they like, nah, you need to send him back to where he come from for he could get the full understanding. I was a basketball player, you feel me? I was doing my thing, but it was like, come over here to get some real game, basically. So, you know, you go where your roots is at. And that's any person.
I had to deal with the situation of my best friend, who our children grew up together, and they lived in Los Angeles off of Slauson and like Fifth Avenue.
Right.
And when she had to relocate for her job, or she was downsized from her job, she had to move to Long Beach.
Right.
So he was, placed in a position of fear because of what his mother had to go through. And I don't think that that's fair to young men, that this is imposed on you guys when it's an economical thing or an employment thing. You know, your good youngsters get caught up in that.
And you have to adapt to you either going to destruct or you're going to adapt.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Well, I want to make it understandable and make it safer. You have babies on the way, and a good point of this is you're coming back and forth, and as long as you're not a troublemaker, nobody should step on you.
Right.
You know, ignorant troublemaker.
But it comes with maturity. The older you get, the more mature and wiser you get. You know what I'm saying? Because it was bigger homies that I seen that was real active that went to jail and got life. I don't want to be him.
Right.
I went the full throttle though.
Right.
But I'm going to do it a little smarter. I'm not going to go to the hood every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go every other day when I got basketball practice.
Right.
I'm not going to be every day there.
Just lingering.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, because then you get sucked up to what's going on.
Right.
I mean, that's what happens when you, like you said, economical and, you know, where you brought up at.
Right. You don't step on your legitimate reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't no need to.
Right. Okay, so one of the questions I wanted to know was, your education was here, it was in Bellflower and here?
Well, it depends on what part of education. I got all my street knowledge from around here for sure.
School?
No, street. School was more like Bellflower, like, you know, like kind of on the other side of the 405. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of push you away, like, you know. But I got all my common sense from this side for sure, though.
Okay, that's good. Now, when was the first time music hit you? How old were you when you knew that music was like part of your blood?
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy you ask me that, because now that I'm older and I can really think about it, I used to ride around with my dad. And, you know, they got slang words back in everybody's time. And road dog was kind of like a slang word back in the early 90s.
Right.
That's my road dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I was with my dad. And every time I went with my dad, all he was listening to was, you know what I'm saying, Eastside, of course, Snoop, of course, Nate Dogg, of course, but all the West Side connection, everything West. That's when the whole, you know, East Coast thing, everything was popping up. I came up in that era. That's why you asked me about a New York artist. I probably won't really know who he is, but any West Coast thing going on for sure. But that's when I first realized I fell in love with music, just the way it make you feel. And I'm a kid at the time,
That's
you feel
good,
me?
yeah.
Like, I'm cool. Man, this what you do with your homies?
Yeah.
You just ride around, you know what I'm saying? Go play stop and chill and listen to good music.
Yeah.
That's when I first realized, that's when I fell in love with music, basically, you know.
What was your first performance?
My first performance, and I'm going to say my first performance that, that was all ours. It was in Bellflower, hometown. Gotta pay homage, you know what I'm saying? But we had plenty of LA, Long Beach artists there, you feel me? We was doing something, we was making noise. The homies I grew up with in Bellflower on this music stuff, we started it before it was Filthies, before it was Max Squad, before it was AOB, before, you know what I'm saying? YG used to get beats from my boy that had him popping, you know what I'm saying? Tay Third, all them, you know what I'm saying? So we been cracking, like, and we threw a party, and everybody came out, and that was the first time we got to see who, like, the impact we had on the community.
That's good.
The 562 area, like I just said, from Paramount to Long Beach to borderline Compton to, borderline Watts, all that.
That's good.
It was coming through, but that was their first performance. And that was like in 2000. I want to say, man, All the Homies was free, so that had to be 2008
And
at least.
how old are you?
I'm 27.
You're 27. Okay, so what was your favorite venue?
That one.
That was your favorite also?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know how Facebook pop up with memories?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that be on there.
That's
That's
good.
one of the joints.
That's good. Okay, you have how many brothers and sisters?
I got 2 sisters and 1 brother, and then you know I got street family. You feel me? So I got way more brothers and sisters than that.
Okay, just look in the camera and tell everybody hello. What's up this evening?
What's up, man? Cali Joe, Port Live, Black Stars. You see the move? You feel me?
Okay. Okay, and we have spent some time getting to know you and your family that's on the way, and Kelvin actually was our first interview, and you actually did the first live performance for that show, and the video kind of got messed up. So I'm glad to have you back.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Here.
glad y'all have me here. I'm glad I stamped y'all memory.
Yeah.
At least, you know.
Yeah.
That meant a lot to me, really though, because the VIP is Long Beach. I'm keeping 100, like. And so for y'all to reach out to me and me having a cool relationship with Mr. Calvin, like how we grew, that's a big honor to me. You feel me? So that means a lot to me.
Okay, you have a show coming up soon.
Right. November 11th, OC Observatory, come catch me, and my boy Too Much. You know, Black Star's gonna be in the building, real heavy. It's gonna be a good show. Come out, it's a late show, 11 p.m. You can't miss it. You off work, you off. That's the only excuse I'm taking. I gotta go get some money. If you ain't getting no money, you need to be where I'm at. The tickets is for the low. Hit me up.
Okay, and you already gave Kelvin and I
Right.
our tickets, so we plan to be there and do some photo opportunities and things with you.
Okay.
And I'm really proud to have you here this evening. And I thank all your friends that came out. And it's good getting to know a little bit about you, and I'm looking forward to the live performance.
Oh yeah, this ain't the last song.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stay in touch with you now. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna chase you around the community,
That's
follow you
cool.
around the
Whatever
community,
you got
see what's
going
going
on
on.
with it, just
Yes,
hit me.
on location.
Right.
I'll be there. I'll be there for you on location. We'll follow you along. And what we're trying to do here is make VIP a central location for all mid-level artists.
Right.
No matter where you go in life, no matter how many times your cell phone changes, if he doesn't have it, then you're missing out.
Right.
So when you leave here tonight, he should have all your information. Whenever it changes, give it him.
Okay.
When you're out on the street, on the block, if you lose me, call
Cal.
VIP.
Mr. Cal.
Yeah.
My boy.
Call
All right.
VIP. Okay,
doubt,
so
no doubt.
we're putting our artists out here for birthdays, weddings, opening acts,
You know.
jingles and commercials. For real. We're
Yeah.
here. We're here. Give us a call.
Right.
Okay? Thanks everybody for watching.
With a twist, clever and bright, bound to excite, destined to enlighten, bringing you insight, updating rappers, educating all. My intents to prevent any chance of downfall, to prolong, keep rap strong.
Clarence Terry Keaton, born September 16, 1961, was an old school American MC, also known by the name T. La Rock. Best known for his collaboration with Def Jam recording artist and founder Rick Rubin for his single in 1984, It's Yours. My name is Danielle, and this is A Moment in Music.
Stars, baby. Yeah.
Live. VIP.
And my name is
Cali Dro.
Drop. Yeah. Hey. Free my brother and all. Free my cousin and all. Hey, Black Stars. Look. Drum. These niggas phony, don't trust him, he ain't your homie. Took a dip with a 6, now he snitching, now you got 40. A real nigga told me, don't worry about what you owe me. Do this shit for your kids and make sure you keep you uploaded. Always keeping it real, never sell my soul for a deal. Put the gates into your grill, you want the drama for real? Grinding hard for a meal, grinding harder than steel. Play with mine for show me get millions after your bill. And I'm for real. Niggas mob deep in the street, always packing heat cause niggas gon' creep. If you creepin', not speaking, ain't no time for no thinking. The chopper and get the spitting, I better catch your attention. And I'm big man, smoking, and hella drinking. Blowing deuce to a foyer, the high tech it got me tripping. I ain't worried if you crippin' or blood and banging, it's nothing. Still trying to free my cousin, this paper checks got me running, I'm for real. Niggas mob deep in the street, always packing heat cause niggas gon' creep, and I'm for real. All I know is drug dealers in the streets, I don't trust niggas, and I'm for real. Niggas mob deep in the street, always packing heat cause niggas gon' creep, and I'm for rush, nigga. Hey, super max with no bail. Go to court and can't tell. Mad as hell, took a deal. 3,000 days in the cell. Niggas plot on your fails, and most these bitches ain't right. You can love her, but you don't trust her enough to make her your wife. Pray to God every night, don't let me get caught with this white. Granny died, kids hungry, ain't nowhere to sleep tonight. Niggas ain't living right, don't let pussy control your life. Couple hands in the dirty spray, now I'm good to go for the night. Play no game with you rain. You done understood, but now they clip with the chop. I got it from Baton Rouge. Run you down like it should. Bitch in the nigga wood. Play with Martin for show like he on your head like the